There we go. So now we are recording. I need to turn up this microphone.
Double MC75.
Because for some reason it was
my
really
luck,
low.
I'm fully expecting a take.
Now it's going to the reds.
You never see skirts. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Skurg.
Well, Nim is a
that
skirt.
today.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
Isn't that cool?
That one here, let me,
Makes me actually want to run in that beat.
well, my, the janky one that I brought last time wasn't actually a bad thing. Except that if I deployed it better, I probably would have Heath.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What you got? Oh, nice.
That is
The
sexy.
shiny Kuat.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
It's made out of like a different.
It was my participation prize.
It's like a.
No, I did terrible at San Diego.
It's like gloss.
Okay, we good?
Oh yeah, are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Alright, well, you go ahead and set yourself up. I gotta
Yeah.
step away.
Welcome to game night, everybody. Let's see here. These are, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted.
Well, before you choose objectives, maybe tell everyone what we're running.
Yeah, let's go over the fleets. Alright, I'll go over mine first. It's Jacob, by the way. The camera can't see my face. I'm running a Maydeen list. As I described to Nate here, it's a pretty janky Maydeen list because it really wants to go first, and it falls on flat on its face if it doesn't. Luckily, the bid is 376, so I am going to go first this game. We've got a MC-80 battlecruiser with Maydeen on it. It's got Kakin and Shalon and...
That doesn't even have a gunnery team on it?
Nope, doesn't have gunnery team.
Interesting.
It's got strategic advisor, spinal armament, XI7. I've got an MC-75 ordnance cruiser, and this is where the list gets kind of wonky. I've got external racks and assault proton torpedoes and ordnance experts for black dice, and ECMs for defense. But then I have flight commander and rapid launch bays.
Did you get that idea from me?
I might have at some point. I think it was after the last tournament because we were talking about turning Gazantes into demolishers.
Yeah.
With the decimators. Like you could do this combo. Yeah, anyway, so the idea here is this thing pulls up. It gets to pull up at the end of the turn, dumps out the fighters, which get to go, and then goes at the beginning of the next turn. So then I've got a GR-75 with Torn Farbright, Hope, and Bomber Command Center, another GR-75 with CommsNet, and the two fighters, which are probably going to be going in the MC-75, are Nim and a Skurg.
Okay, and it's Nate here, if you couldn't figure that out. I am running a Radis list. Surprisingly, I am going second because I figured I'd have an actually decent chance with a 14-point bid. I was wrong. Look, 14 points, it's not a bad bid.
Yeah, I think that's 24 points.
Oh, you put the other.
But, I mean, it's definitely, yeah, so anyway, I have Radis on the Profundity here. So we've got two MC-75s and two Hammerheads, and then Tycho and Shara. So Radis on Profundity, which has Ordnance Experts, APTs, ECMs, and external racks. The other MC-75 is identical, minus the title and Radis, obviously, and it has Lando.
Ooh, Lando. Okay.
Yes, then both the Hammerheads have external racks, and that's it.
So this is like, this guy is then like a big, it's almost like a big admonition.
The ISD.
Kinda.
Yeah, like a really big admonition. All right.
It's designed to be able to survive, so...
That's actually, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so when you're saying, you know, I have to go second, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Okay.
So go ahead and figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, so so we're picking from Nate's objectives. He's got dangerous territory, hyperspace assault, and most wanted. I think most wanted is probably out. I mean, I guess if you don't have a transport, oh, that's why this is tempting. If you don't have a transport, your most wanted goes on that guy.
Goes on one of the one of the Hammerheads. It's I mean, it's more than a transport, but it is not like,
which makes it a little bit more tempting. But
it's not game breaking anymore.
No,
So
I don't think we're gonna do most wanted.
Okay.
I'm debating between dangerous territory and hyperspace assault. Dangerous territory because I think I might be hitting some obstacles, and then I'd get some points for that.
But you'd also take damage in the process.
That's fine. I mean, at least I get something because with my build, I have to kind of not care too much about obstacles, and then I get points for that. Hyperspace Assault, though, I'm thinking because if you have Profundity, this will basically reduce you to like 1 deployment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that might actually be really, really nice for me.
Okay.
So let's try it. Plus, that's more fun.
All right. So Hyperspace Assault. So let's before deploying fleets. So let's get these obstacles start to be set up then.
Okay. You want to use mine?
I really don't care. Mine are already out, so we can go with that instead of season.
Cool.
Sorry, I should have taken care of this a while ago. Now it's just gonna.
No problem. We wait a minute too. Not in any great hurry or
Well,
anything.
We're gonna.
The folks at home can sit patiently.
Well, that's what the scroll forward thing is for.
Yes, and also I believe Nick usually posts these the day after anyway. So.
Yes. Yeah, the live streaming thing does not seem to be working out quite as well anymore.
Yeah, it was too bad. It was kind of fun, but if it doesn't work, then
Not too many people watch the live streams, but I mean, if I get enough like good stuff on YouTube, that's where I'm kind of posting now. I might try it on YouTube because YouTube only lets you stream if you have, I think, so many subscribers or something. I don't know.
so we all need to subscribe to Nick's channel. That's the answer here.
SLC
We're
Armada.
we are monetizing this.
That's where I'm in like a gray area. Can I monetize it? I don't think so because it's Star Wars.
Could you monetize the channel to make tournament or to get money for tournament prizes? Is that a thing?
That would be
I
nice.
think there are some like high-ranking YouTube people out there that just do nothing but talk about Star Wars. That their stuff is monetized. I don't think.
I think
That's technically true.
I think like Kravok stuff is monetized too, right? So it's like, I mean, if he can monetize that,
I would assume we could do this then.
yeah,
Don't anybody sing the Imperial March or something.
there you go. Yeah, we can't
Just
play.
get one of those like weird off-key public domain ones. That's like vaguely Imperial March. Like, you know, you've got like 3 people with a kazoo and a tuba.
If we ever just like need to hide what we're saying, we just like break out our phones and start playing some copyrighted music or something.
Or I could just pull up the Breaking Benjamin concert Imperial March that they did. That could work too. Technically, Disney does not own that.
And then, I mean, I guess, you know, technically, I can't really control people if they curse and stuff, and so, you know, that could be demonetized right there.
That
You
is
know.
true.
That should be our goal. Monetize the channel. See how fast we can get
See
demonetized.
how fast this can get demonetized. Get it to monetization and see how fast we can get it unmonetized.
And then start a Kickstarter to fund SLC Armada because our YouTube channel got demonetized. Doesn't matter that the YouTube channel had like 2 subs.
It actually has more than that. Right
Really?
now. I think it has like 16.
Oh,
Which I
shit.
was kind of
Okay.
surprised. I know there's some dudes that just watch it because
We just
like Armada. and they're
we
not
just
even
need to
part-
get it.
They're not even part of the group down here.
we
so.
need to get a shout out from somebody or something like that.
Well, I think Jacob and I talked about it when we were at regionals.
Like pay Kravok to come out to one of our
You're like,
tournaments or
hey,
something.
we'll fly you from Florida all the way
Oh
out.
god, yeah, that's why he's in Florida.
Who is this guy?
He's a Armada YouTuber. There's not that many of them, and he's
Yeah. He does like all Star Wars stuff.
yeah, he does a little bit of X-wing stuff too, and Imperial Assault, right? Oh, so that's the first place?
Yeah, that's the first place.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to get these upgrades put away, or else I'm just gonna get behind and get confused.
No, like I said, take your time.
But that should be everything now. Okay.
One thing we're gonna have to have everybody talk about their philosophy for obstacle placement, because I bet everybody just has totally different things they think.
Try and get them to spell things.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's my philosophy.
It might be almost as good if you just tossed them like that.
Yeah, I You see, every time I start a game, I want to be all strategic about it, be like, and like try and think 37 moves in advance, and then it comes down to like, I'm bored. Let's just put it right here and see how it goes.
There should be a rule that if both players agree, then they can stand like 5 feet from the table and like sling them onto the table.
I mean, I know there was a game at Worlds when like the game first came out where somebody was like, I don't really like obstacles. You just want to put them over here. And then they just put them over in one corner. And then
I've seen a few games like that where it's like all the obstacles are like right here.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
You're like, here, we'll just throw them as close as we can together, like in a row on that side.
Yeah.
And then you just
in theory, you could kind of trick somebody and like really limit the battlefield that way. But
In theory. So yeah, your deployment.
that's right. Okay, let me get some. Oh yeah, let me grab a few numbers real quick since I do have 2 transports.
That probably would be useful. I should do the same.
That's done, and then the last one.
Good, there's one of them. There's the other. Oh no, lost it. No. I'll put this on here. Yeah, I have the little Rebel flagship one.
Alright, that's all taken care
I think that's actually 21, but I don't care.
of. Hey Nick,
Yeah.
do you have some numbers I can borrow?
I do. I don't. They're kind of all jumbled up.
I'll figure it out.
Yep, this one.
I'm not sure I trust your promises, sir.
Why? Is it because I'm Imperial? That's racist.
Oh, before you start deploying fleets, I actually have to put in the hyperspace assault token.
Yeah, I have to put in. I have to put my fighters in my hangar. So we almost just blew both of our things, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
That may come later.
Alright, you still have one more transport or no? That's it? Okay. So about the squadrons?
Yep, we are on the squadrons.
Nim and the Havoc are in the launch bays.
All of his little buddies. Up there.
Oh. So, next week or the week after that, I think I'm going to bring Imperials so that I can use that sweet Demolisher card.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really wanted in that tournament. I just did not do well. Yeah.
Use one.
This is the first time I remember to use the Bomber Command Center card too.
This'll work.
Do fun obstacle funness.
There's like 5 Imperial officers here managing 3 bombers hitting an Ebulon.
You know?
Bureaucracy.
They're like, hey, I didn't get up
Start with the second.
They're all like just waiting in bated breath to see what happens to this thing.
there. Like, oh, I hope they hit that vulnerable shaft.
That makes me sad.
Distance. Oh. So these can be deployed at distance 1 of an obstacle, is that right? For hyperspace assault?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can also just be like anywhere else too, right? They can't be within distance one obstacle. They can be anywhere else too.
Oh, okay. So it can just be really
It can
kind
be
of
anywhere. But
Oh,
I think
okay.
you
I
have
don't
to
know why
keep,
I
I think you have
just-
to keep it at distance.
Well, yeah, the deployment has to be at distance 1. For some reason, I was thinking you had to deploy.
Oh yeah. No, I think I think you can even put it on an obstacle if you really want. Is that? I don't see why
Oh, I got a victory token when you hit that thing.
not. If it doesn't say, it's
It doesn't
probably just-
say
you're
you
good to
can't. Oh wait, hold on.
Alright, so there you go.
Yeah, just in the play area beyond distance 3 of both players' edges. So.
go. Nice. Okay. I'll not worry about them. It be behind us at all. They have to be distance 3 from each other, I think. Is that the other?
Not that I.
It is anyway.
I don't
So-
see anything about that.
Oh, okay then. Never mind.
Before deploying fleets, the second player sets aside one of his small or medium ships and up to 3 of his squadrons. He does not deploy them during setup. Then he places 3 objective tokens in the play area beyond distance 3 of both players' edges. That's all the stipulation. So,
I guess now that I think about it, I don't see why you would place them all on top
I
of each
guess
other.
we could drag these.
yeah, no, there's really not much of a point. This isn't a tower power scenario.
Yeah.
All right, so your deployment.
Okay, so
Just having all
comms
the
next.
obstacles crowded, like, right.
Comms net guy.
Well, it is kind of the point of the
Yeah,
objective.
yeah, oh my gosh.
I think I'm gonna put him right in the middle.
I was for some
All right,
reason
I'm going
thinking
at speed.
have the objective on there that you can,
We're gonna say
it's like if
going
you're
at speed
on the
2.
obstacle and not take
Okay.
the-
Dangerous territory. I
Yeah.
thought about that one, but I.
That was the one I was thinking of, but I guess I had it wrong.
So so that's your hyperspace ship or that one? Which one? Sorry.
This one. This okay.
So it's supposed to be.
We'll just say this one's the one for hyperspace assault.
Hyperspace assault.
Profundity drop, Radis drop.
Okay.
So
The rebels have only one ship. We can get them.
Station just kind of stays right
okay, so profundity.
okay.
We will.
Being a jerk with.
We'll put it right there,
Okay.
and we'll just chug along at speed 2 for now.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, then everything's yours.
Yep. Oh, are those in hyperspace too? Or are they?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Cool.
That is indeed.
one medium ship and up to 3 squadrons.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. Then
one smaller medium.
definitely in hyperspace.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Why do I have ruthless strategists here? That's supposed to be ordnance experts. I do not need a ruthless strategist for this strategy.
Players first. Got exactly one thing there.
Did you, Visor?
Advisor, okay. So we will activate.
There we go. That is the right weapons team.
That's what it does.
Chug along.
Right along.
Well, now we'll go ahead and go.
Gonna deploy this guy.
Squadron command.
Going speed 1.
Okay.
So we've got all in medium range there. So we'll just
Deploy this guy over here.
where do I want
And that just has cake and trolling, right?
Yeah.
them? No, you know what?
Going speed 2.
Okay.
Merrick Steele's gonna.
And then, Bright Hope is gonna go. Bright Hope's actually gonna go over here.
Gets 2 hits.
2 hits.
We might as well
Going speed 2.
Okay.
raise that down to 1.
This guy up there.
Okay. And good on shields.
Just go ahead and do the
Okay.
rest of them.
Okay.
So let me set command dials.
Yeah, your squadrons are in a rapid launch bay, right? Okay.
They're on this. They're on the very generic MC-75.
Okay. Well, you are first, so go first.
Okay, let me set. my
When you're ready.
Yes. I will need those, I suppose.
Nah, you're good. You don't need those.
Okay.
Often just
Generally,
got nothing really going on at home, and I got a little surprise waiting for my friend in 7 days to die, so. Because it's about a half hour before the horde shows up. And he's still level 1.
Hey, Nick?
Oh, he's going to be pissed. And that will make me happy.
I mean, I don't think it actually.
I'm a terrible human being.
Just trying to figure out if we've got it.
Looks like maybe it's really close, but
Think about this for a minute. Sorry, this is the
It's all good.
burden of not having played this list before.
It's all good. I've never done this list before either, so I really have no idea how it's going to turn out.
Okay.
So which one? Oh, those are on the MC75.
Huh?
The fighters are on the MC75.
Yeah, they're on the
Okay.
MC-75.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was the transports. All right.
Yeah, no, they're parked on this guy.
Oakley Dokley.
Okay. So I am first.
Mm-hmm.
Strategic advisor.
What a shock. Well, I have a nav command. I want to take it as a token or not.
Oh, yeah. It's not that big. Despite. Star Cruiser.
oh, so you just got the 3 red.
And that only has ordnance experts on it, the 75.
It's got ordnance experts.
Well, I mean, like in
external
terms of
ranks.
weapons teams, not gunnery team.
Yeah, not gunnery teams. No gunnery teams.
So that's it because he's
general.
going last.
Yep.
So I'm just.
Oakley Dokley.
So
Hate that upgrade.
What?
No, I use it a lot less than I should. A lot of the strategies I run probably would benefit from running gunnery teams instead of the either ordnance experts or the Caitlin Shalom that I
Cake
run.
and Sholin can work out really well depending on who you're using.
But I love this build. I
It's an
really
interesting
do.
build.
command, take it as a command.
It's so like swingy. Sometimes it roasts people, sometimes it does nothing. But in the moments where it roasts people, it's so satisfying.
Well, keep in mind, my luck with games lately has been rather atrocious. So I'm just anticipating a table already, because that's just kind of how it's probably gonna go. But
see where this is going, Nick.
I thought these were on one of these
No.
I did too.
for some reason. I was thinking you were gonna like Quantum Storm, Rapid Launch Bay.
Oh yeah.
Craziness. Just,
I do have
but that's pretty good too.
gunnery team, so I will just flack all of those.
Well, I think I will.
Merrick. Okay. One. This guy. One. This guy. One. And that guy. One. So one to all. Okay.
I think I will tokenize this one
Okay.
It's okay, they've got 6 each, I think.
and keep it at speed 2,
I doubt I'll kill a
and
single.
we'll go this way.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So then it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All
It
right.
is your turn for all the turns now.
And just want to obviously keep United.
I've only got blue on the front,
Okay.
so
I think I'm gonna go. So, Bright Hope, not Bright Hope.
okay.
Hopefully we'll be able to keep that straight. It is fortunately in that order here, but
We will
Later
right
on.
hopefully keep that straight.
yeah.
Right, hopefully.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't believe I just did that.
Nav token. And we're gonna take.
I made a pun.
Yeah, we're gonna take that token.
Awesome.
Forward.
And I've got CR90. He's got
Okay.
and,
You're up. I've got nothing else.
go with the Ordnance Cruiser next.
Okay.
Let's see.
Targeting Merrick. Nothing.
Anyone know how Jacob did at regionals?
I know that he did well enough to get dice.
Lucky.
He did not win, but he did well enough to get dice.
That's all I wanted from San Diego. That's the only thing I wanted from there. But lesson learned. Go to Las Vegas next time. They have fewer people show up.
It's in Vegas. 12 people show up. We've had non-regional tournaments where more people show up.
This year, 65.
Did you say something about us possibly having a regional here this year?
Possibly. I mean, they apply this demolition applies every year. Plus, the way they're redoing the organized play is they have to have more regionals now
Yeah.
because Worlds is invite only, where it was generally like half would be the regional championships and then the other half
Comsnet.
just show
Token.
up. But now it's all of it, and the size of
Here?
it isn't changing. So, at least from my understanding,
So they have to have
they
more.
have to have at least twice as many regionals. So I'm just like, well.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense to have one here.
So much.
I mean, it's not like we're a small hub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because I was talking on the forums and somebody was like, yeah, I'd come out to Salt Lake City, especially during the winter. Like, you can make a trip out of it and go skiing or snowboarding afterwards.
That was kind of the redeeming thing about losing in San Diego was just that we had Disneyland and everything else.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just going out there for that and getting washed. I went to the third round and that guy's like, I just got tailed in the last game though, so I'm gonna be creaming you because I'm going home with those dice. I'm like,
I'm gonna brace it for
really?
Speed 3.
Really?
Just beat you because I'm gonna
I just got tabled the last game. Why can't I go up against the guy who has no idea what he's doing?
So you'll just 3 there, 1 on the front.
Yep.
Okay.
Club a baby seal and get some dice.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I told you that's what they call them, right?
Yeah.
So.
He's up at speed 3.
Interesting. All right, so I'm assuming that means we're into round 2 now.
Yep.
And this is Madine's on the 75.
Madine is on the 80.
Oh, he's on the 80.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Madine is on the MC.
Well,
You have a hyperspace token under there too.
Yeah, I
in case
know.
you didn't. Okay. It's a risk.
well, I'm just thinking, like, it's probably a good idea to get this party started. So, something like that.
Yeah. When does Profundity also could go? So you could hyperspace Radis.
Hyperspace,
Profundity.
Radis, or well, because I've got Profundity here. If I wanted to, I could hyperspace Profundity, then Radis off of that.
Oh, you can Radis Profundity.
Because I've got Profundity on the flagship, not on the one
I
that's
see.
dropping.
Yes.
So
Yes, that makes sense.
that's why I did it that way.
Yeah.
Just to give me a little more reach.
Well, so since you didn't do it, I can tell you what Gary did to me.
Okay.
So I was playing Akbar, and I had my conga line over here like this with the MC80 and I think a guppy behind it.
Yeah.
And I think I might have even had 2 guppies behind it. And he had his whole build was 2 of those, and I think it was even a transport, and they were just like massively tricked out. I was like, what's going on here? I didn't realize what he was doing. So turn 1, he just boosts his MC75 straight across the board as far as he can go. Profundity drops the other one as far as he can get it.
I thought about that.
And dropped it right in front of my conga line. He got all the way in front of it, and then none of my ships could move.
I thought about doing that.
And then we rolled dice for like an hour as he just like annihilated my ships. I think that was like one of the first nights I ever came here too, and I was just kind of like, play whatever against me, and Garrett was like, okay. Then you're gonna learn a lesson.
Yep, I can see Gary saying exactly that.
But it was good. I was one of the things I've always been happy about with this community is that people will bring hard lists just to like give new players a sense of like this is what a hard list looks like.
Yeah.
Because I mean, otherwise you learn really fast that way.
Well, when I first played you, I'm like, this is a tournament, but I'm gonna be nice. But I mean, I am winning.
It's a good competitive atmosphere that we have. I think where it's like people don't get mad about people bringing hard lists. It's just kind of like that's like good job designing something that's really strong.
Yeah, I just get mad about getting tabled when it's my own stupidity that causes it.
Shoot 3 blue out the front, 2 to your front.
Well, we'll
There's the 75.
I will raise that down to 2, redirect it to...
And what all does this have on it again?
Oh, which one?
The 80.
We got Nadine, Caitlin Shalon, Strategic Advisor, which I assume is refreshing now. Spinal Armament, Excise Sentence.
I don't think you can do anything.
So it does get an extra red out the back.
This is true. So basically, there's really no difference between deploying in the side and the back.
There's no difference. You should just deploy in the front. It's the same everywhere.
No, yeah. No, there's no difference
It's
there.
the same everywhere around.
Yeah. No, that's. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We will.
There's no difference no matter where you deploy.
So I can actually like.
I'm trying to think of the best way to be able to do this.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, take your time here because this one's kind of an interesting and pretty important decision for the game. So yeah, no, take your time.
You know what? We're gonna do it.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Drop down to speed 1.
if things play out the way that I'm hoping,
Because I really don't want
I might get your 80 out this turn.
hard bulkheads there.
It could be a tall order, but if the rolls happen, it's possible.
Okay.
I have to think of a way that I can make this work is the trick.
I was not expecting that could happen, but I could be very, very wrong about that.
Well, I tried.
You did.
No.
I commend you for it.
Well, let's see. If I deploy... This is a distance 1 measure, by the way.
Okay.
I think I told you about that at the tournament, so...
Yeah. Can you deploy on obstacles?
I believe so. At the start of any round after the first round, the second player can deploy a ship in squadrons that he set aside at distance 1 of objective token. Then remove all objective tokens. The ship can be deployed overlapping squadrons. The first player places those squadrons as though a ship had overlapped them while executing maneuver.
Huh.
Does not say, and then if the second player does not deploy, he may move each objective token to within distance 1 of its current position.
Oh, okay.
That's all it says. It doesn't say anything about not deploying on obstacles, so I'm going to assume yes, I can.
Okay.
So it doesn't do anything if it hits, if it
You
hits
cannot
here.
place it so it overlaps
Oh,
a
okay.
ship or squadron. Ship or squadron. Yeah, ship squadron overlaps.
So the dice do something that doesn't even have a spot. It's like a token.
That 5-cent rag will always be a 5-cent rag.
Wait, this is moving at 3?
Yeah. Actually, wait, Nick.
Yeah,
Can you deploy hyperspace assault overlapping obstacles?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said,
I have no reason. Because
not to-
Radis you can
Okay.
deploy over obstacles. You can't deploy over fighters.
Then yeah,
So I don't know why you couldn't with this one.
yeah. This one specifically says not fighters, and if it doesn't say
I
obstacles,
think the
then yeah.
only time it says you can't deploy on an obstacle is during your initial deployment. I think that's the only time it says it.
If you're lucky enough to have an obstacle moved into your deployment zone by an interdictor, that is.
Well, I have. There's a list that kind of does that.
Yeah.
Do you need to set your dials?
Yeah.
Well, no time like the present to reveal Thrawn command. Yeah, sure. Squadron command. We're gonna have the ISD go first. He's got engineering. I think I'm just gonna toss this charge one out of the way. Because I do not like it.
I shall return.
Blame you one bit.
Just these guys, yeah, those guys are out of range there, so. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and activate these four again. Red one, well, we'll just go with all four of those. That's just a focus.
Actually, it's not. Redirect.
Actually, that is an interesting font.
No, it's just an accuracy in 3 hits. Alright. And then ISD is going to go from my side to your front. Fortunately, you are not really fast, so I don't get the context of blue one baddies. I'm going to speed 3, so. Alright, well, I'm going to spend the accuracy and take 2.
Brace and take one.
Like I don't have that combo, but I was just thinking about it.
Sorry, I know I'm taking a while. I'm just trying to.
I think you get to take as long as you want on this
Alright,
one.
well,
It might
'cause-
be because it is. I mean, this is your deployment basically. This is your like.
You also have side arc.
Yeah.
This
Well,
Yeah.
We'll shoot.
well, the thing is, I gotta kind of figure out how to maneuver around or how to deploy to keep you really from moving too far and making my Radis irrelevant. So,
Alright, well, I think
eBay got these back in stock, so
huh?
eBay got these back in stock, so I had to get a
Oh yeah.
for the. I'm gonna see if I can run this hard thing that I ran against Jacob that actually run with legitimate grace. Because I don't want to buy 4 of those.
Just buy 3 SSDs. You'll get one with each.
Is that the SSD?
I'm pretty sure HIUs are.
Okay, so then I'm not even gonna worry about buying a second 75 then.
There's a Virgin Atlantic flight, Nick, that got up to 801 miles per hour flying to New York.
Wow.
That's quick.
But isn't that like what the Concords used to be?
these guys should be.
It's a commercial jet record. I think it's a record not including the Concords.
Shocks.
There you go.
Use that in his token. Desperately trying. So I will front arc against your Quasar.
Okay.
She's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Wow. Okay. That's that even worse.
And that works.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's what, 6?
Actually, this could be an interesting thing.
Accuracy is what?
invest some points through some comms on my ISD because this medium range activation for squadrons is killing me. Yeah.
Doing the good old
I'm gonna
turnaround.
do this maneuver, which will ram you.
Okay.
And defense.
These three right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do a squadron command, which I have nothing in range that can activate. Oh well.
How's your game going?
I'm trying to figure out the right deployment here.
Because he's basically dropping 3 ships in one turn.
We just had to do hyperspace assault, so he's got a turn 2 Gratis deployment, hyperspace assault, and then the options are
And profundity.
yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I will target.
But like I said, this is you take your time because it's
Well, this is however this gets deployed is probably going to basically determine the way the game goes.
yeah, yeah for both of us. So.
ECM,
A secret redirect, CAD, so you said it's not medium, so it's nice and squat. It's got squared itself up.
Then I will
Keep
give
it
you
low center of gravity.
beat my face against your.
In space.
I don't have guarantees on my guys, so.
I'm sure there's a joke about hydraulics and lift in there somewhere. You know,
It's on the plastic.
can you imagine trying to do that with an MC-80?
Oh, I do. Alright. 2 blue. 1.
What were you gonna run today?
I don't know. I'm just throwing together. I have my throwing 2 ship, I got that
Yeah, let me get this.
abomination, and then I have a double assault frigate armor list. Yeah, I figured that's how they kind of looked in the movie, so I painted them
Yeah,
white
and
and
then I
then
hit you. I put the
color in
damage
because
card
there's like little
in there,
recesses
so.
and the mouse color was in black.
alright.
It's also kind of like, I mean, it's almost even how they look when they come natively, so it's sort of like.
I'll go ahead and activate this GR75.
But I feel like they, I don't know, I feel like they were wider than when they come stock. I feel like when they come stock, it's kind of like tan and nice.
I feel like the only ship that I don't really like the fact that neither page are long.
These 2 guys.
Like
They're a
all the
little
other
bright.
yeah, all the other ships seem to be great.
I think if they're a little darker, it'd be fine, but I'm not gonna take the time to make them darker.
Yeah. That one looks good though.
Yeah, it's kind of a messy paint job, but
And then he just keeps cruising and spinning.
I like, yeah.
this is one of the first things. I'm gonna just try to paint things and get, and then like I'm gonna outline this in blue because I think that'd be cool. Because whenever I played Rebels, one of my capital ships was pretty much always Corvette in Wave 2.
Navigate token.
And so I was like, well, I'll make it different. And that's what I did. I mean, I could do the same thing with this. That might be kind of cool. Do blue on the red.
C80 has a navigate command. Take it as a command. First thing we're going to do. So I will throw this dice at the front of the quasar. Get what That's good. I'm going to
Hello.
nice to make this an accuracy. So no brace for you, and that is 6 damage.
All right. We'll pull out the hyperspace assault one.
All right.
One for the rear here.
Targeting your foot.
And we will see what ends up happening.
Hello there.
Okay, well, never mind.
So now,
Well, I thought you were targeting 7%. Alright, well, we're and there.
profundity drop.
Yeah, he's still dead. Okay.
So profundity has to be from.
Yeah, profundity has to drop.
Oh,
the
frick,
profundity
that's
drop.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I will hold on to that. I misthought that.
That that would be insane. Just like
Profundity's not on the board, but he's gonna eject this in hyperspace and throw it right out there.
That does kind of.
honestly, it does seem like alternatively like something they could have done. Now that I think about
We'll
it,
just like we'll eject it, and then it'll go, and then it'll get there before us now.
it does alternatively feel like something that they could have done. They could have said, for profundity, what we'll do is we'll have it go like.
Nothing numeric.
Huh.
See, I feel like there should be a profundity title, like on the Imperial side, but specifically for the interdictor. Because that ship was used that way in Legends, is that they would
Yeah.
create a grav well, and then
Yeah.
they would pull out the ship precisely where it's supposed to be.
They could even do it like.
It could be like you have to have a title, and then you have to have a grav well, and then you can deploy a ship within one of a grav well.
Yeah.
Like, so you have to take the title plus the grav well.
Yeah.
And so you can have like a 10-point title, and then you have the two, so it's like a 12-point thing to actually do it, but you can like, okay, this is where my ship's going to be.
That would make sense too for about the price, because I mean Radis is like 18 points over the base commander, so.
And then if the ship deploys there, it has to deploy at 0, so that's also a disadvantage. So you'd have to activate, you'd be forced to activate it first if you... Yeah, I don't know.
It could be interesting.
I think that it would be cool to do on the interdictor.
Yeah.
I want like an interdictor-ish expansion.
Well, I might have just really shot myself in the foot here. But. I'm not convinced this is the final.
Do you want to see where my side arc is?
Well, I want to make sure I'm not in your front. Is the thing. Thing is, I know if I do that, I'm definitely in your front.
Yeah. You could probably run the line of being only in my side, but then you'd probably only have your front.
I would.
You might be able to.
There's a number of mistakes like that.
Printing any card that's well.
Brace tokens are basically useless right now. So
Buy a box promo that's not your set, that's legal and standard. That's stupid.
No, the Nexus is fake.
It's a buy a box only card. Yeah, the only place to get it is a buy a box promo for M19.
Yeah.
And that's the only place you can get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So when it got played, and like Fog Decks got big, like last season or whatever.
Yeah, no.
It was like
No, Frog Dex was almost one.
I know I got this in a position where I was not in your front arc.
No, it was like
Yeah.
45. No.
I think you had to.
Yeah, it was
You don't have to.
I'm getting away with murder with Mayday.
There.
Yeah, it's tight.
Basically.
just my squadrons left.
Nate, if you've got a second, you gotta come take a look at this.
It's not in. It's the buy box promo.
I'm getting away with murder on the Mayday.
That's no. They started doing it.
See, all that comes to mind is that, like, take evasive action scene from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I can get that.
Basically, they did like legendary.
Ah, frick.
Nice and close. For my squadron activation.
If I'm going to be double arced, I don't want to do that.
Goes in for the next turn. Dial set.
Turn we're going into turn 4.
expecting that to really get much. It's technically, maybe not, whatever. Big a deal. I'm not expecting that guy to really live. So.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. Well, we're gonna shoot out the rare first. Two blue and a red. Ah, okay. I'm gonna leave you shots of this. Take two.
Alright, I'll probably just end up settling with that, and I will hold on to the profundity drop for now.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
Alright, now I have to figure out what.
you could strategic advisor.
Good strategic advisor.
Squadron. So I guess I'll wait until after. I don't know.
Oh, and this, I probably should have specified. So this one will go, the hammerhead will be at 2,
Okay.
and the 75 will be at 2.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll start with America just because he's got 2. Sure. I'll change that to crit. Of course we will. So like their commander that Walmart's line is selling for $8. Walmart's gonna buy a million more of those commanders actually. It's gonna be $32 at their shop.
Yeah, it looks like I'm out of medium range there.
Alright, then lead 3 squadron there. Accuracy.
Oh my god.
Accuracy. Last one. Accuracy. Okay, nice.
I think you got my 75 in the side arc of that thing.
Well, we'll go ahead.
This one?
Shoot out the side.
Yeah, but it would be an obstructed shot if you do.
Oh yeah. Well, that's fine.
It's, 2 red. Wait, is it? Yeah, 2 red's better than nothing. So.
Spend the hit to roll this one. Another accuracy.
And being double arced.
Well, I'll lock down your king.
And I believe you are.
Okay. Well, those are good things to know. Okay, now decisions. For
Structural.
it's definitely
Yeah, definitely are close.
He's gonna the best he can. Big, slow, cumbersome.
no choice.
I forgot to spend my engineering points.
There's a little choice here.
Huck it. Well, it's on me from here.
Oh.
That's the best.
Sorry, I changed the speed on the wrong one. This is the profundity drop still, so 8 is on the field.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to get double blocked here, but that's what I think is going to happen.
That's why I put it there.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm committing to that move, but I forgot to That's fine.
Is it obstructed to the front there? It's hard to tell from.
I think so.
Maybe it's not. I think it's probably the shot to take.
Okay.
And that one has an ECM on it, right?
Yes.
And Lando. Okay, that's fine.
Excuse me. You know, somebody comes out from the back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Medine.
Okay.
Else I do not get to.
And we legitimately went in.
I was afraid you had an out command.
But
Now, I've got you pretty well locked in terms of where you can go.
I'm considering just shooting at the hammerhead though,
It's up to you.
because I gotta start doing work, and it's if the hammerhead was in medium range, easy pick, but it's not, and this is in medium range, so I think I'm just gonna go straight into the front.
Okay.
With its full shot. Caitlin and Sholin, you have Lando. So Lando is during defense token, so I get to use my accuracies first, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I want to make you burn your ECM for sure. So I'm going to keep that. Well, I can only reroll one color anyway, so I'm going to keep those.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kick lunch these guys. Wow.
For all the good that it did.
Wow, that was. Remember how I said it's a boom and bust cycle? 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I'll accuracy your brace and your redirect. There's no crits.
Thankfully. Well, yep. Unsurprisingly, brace will get used.
Okay. So then you take 3 to the front.
Yep.
Alright, and then no side shots, it looks like, so we gotta move.
Yep.
We do nav, we Medine. Just see what we can do.
Red squad will take it like man.
I don't think that will make it.
Aren't you moving at 3 right now?
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go down to 2, and then probably,
End up ramming.
yeah, because I don't really have a choice.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's just make sure there's no speed 3 maneuver that wiggles me out of this.
I don't think there is. I was very careful with my deployment just for that reason.
That's literally the price of every pack. That's the price of every pack at MSRP. No crits.
Anticipate this to very much, but faulty countermeasures can spend exhausted defense tokens.
So one of the things that I always gave the practice making uses of maneuver. So what I do when the first thing that you're going to do is flat like crazy.
So I take the damage, but since you finish on the station, you won't. So you do at least have that going for you.
It's true. I feel like the same thing's gonna happen to me.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And now the shots are not obstructed.
Nope, no, I don't believe they are.
So now the question is, what do I want to do? And I think,
Red squadron will take 1. Green squadron will take 1.
I'm sorry, that should be an ordnance or torpedo corvette.
Yeah, I saw it on the card over there, so I figured.
Get away scot-free.
So I just noticed that. Well, if I don't do this now, I'm probably not going to get the chance. So it's worth the risk of whatever damage you may do to... Although I think I'm out of close range, aren't I? Oh yeah. Yeah, so I think I can survive whatever you throw at me. Especially when... Is that going to be an obstructed shot?
From the front?
From your side. Your front's not going to be obstructed.
Oh, I think the side was too.
Because they attacked.
Because I think it's running over part of the station. Dude.
They have no.
The rule of how this thing works is that as soon as you
As soon as...
it's actually not obstructed.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you pick up your laser pointer, this will turn on.
Wait, oh yeah, you barely got me an arc. Alright, so...
That's exactly how this one works.
Try to place some little cheeky line here.
Alright, so the hammerhead will go.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a thing you can do.
And it's got a confire, so let's see what...
On your GR75 there,
I can do with this.
I don't understand how.
Do not need these now.
It's unbelievable that you can have like.
The TO in San Diego felt bad that I got like tabled and whatnot, so she gave me all the stuff that she prints.
Yeah.
And like these are all like custom nav custom colored tokens just for individual ones. Man, that is sitting next to that laptop. This stuff got hot. All right, so let's see what I can get out the front from this hammerhead. 2 accuracies and a blank. We'll do X-Rax. That's better.
That's better.
And I think I will keep that for now.
Okay. Are you gonna Confire?
No, I'll use that on my side arc.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's 4 damage, accuracy, the brace, and the redirect.
Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and it's 4 damage. You say?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the ECMs to use the brace, and then just take the 2.
Rather recall. All right, and then Confire out the side to the front of the MC80 for a whopping 1 damage.
Okay.
So.
Because if you accuracy the redirect, it won't get to do much anyway. So yeah, redirect.
Okay.
To this inside over here.
Alrighty, and then it will move. It's at speed 2.
Okay.
So that means I can go 2-1. Right? Yes, 2-1.
First attacks can be out the side into the front of that.
I don't think there's a way that I'm avoiding ramming.
You are going faster than this, so I think you get the extra win from that.
I don't think there's actually any way I can move period.
Okay, so we're going to take 2 and then take 1 face up.
Yeah.
Disruption cannot resolve critical effects.
I think if you turn that way, going that way, you could move.
I don't think so. Because if I did 2-1, that's going to collide with your 75s.
But you might fit right there, actually.
Fit right here.
Yeah.
Then we'll do my original plan.
That's hard to tell.
And the thing is, that's not really where I want to go anyway. So.
From my rear end to the front of the MC80.
So.
That, boom.
Yeah, so ramp.
Okay.
That sucks. I'm going to leading shot.
Alright. No way, I just grabbed this.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, you're up.
Go with the transport.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got nav. It's gonna pass that to the MC75.
Okay.
Or pass that to the MC75, and I think it might just round straight into the side.
Well, I forgot to set dials. Five.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to ram into the side of this.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's like, no, you have to come with a list. And I was like, what the crap? Like,
Okay.
no, I'm like 13.
Your turn.
I'm like 13. I don't know anything about the game, like, other than the cards that I'm reading or And then, so I waited like 10 minutes, right? And then I'm like, this tournament's about to start, I need to pay.
You don't want to fly.
Right? She's like, give me a second.
Yeah, I can't
On the clock right now.
hit anything, but
Red Squadron will take one.
And then she's like,
is that gonna fit? Because I think that
Do you have a nav command?
I do.
Yeah. No, I think that.
Might fit, and I might.
Love this guy.
Oh, he dropped down to speed 3.
That I think would.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, if I swing up to 3. That would fit, and I think would avoid overlapping. So,
That's why I braced that other shot.
question is that what I want to do? What if I stayed speed 2? The thing is, I think I'm gonna end up. Yeah, I'm gonna be on top of that.
Yeah.
Or irrelevant. So, well, unless if I go to speed 1, I'm gonna be on top of that. So yeah, basically, that's really my only option. So.
We got incoming. It went from no ships to lots of ships very fast.
75 has a
So is that one still in the vicinity or?
Yeah, this one's still sitting there because I didn't really think of a good spot to put it anywhere. Didn't really think there was one. This guy, if you want. Yeah, I need you too. Well, I think that's gonna put me at a double arc, but it is what it is. That probably just screwed me, but we'll see. You're up.
Okay.
Oh,
got lots of flat.
I totally forgot to put these out.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I do that now, or is it a little?
I'd say it's a little late now.
Okay.
Because I mean, I'm about to drop mine, so.
Yeah, that happened to me too at the tournament.
Well, I'm gonna probably get tabled anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Oh, this is not the turn that I think the ordnance cruiser expected to be doing this, but it's when our turn is. So. Okay. So.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the ordnance cruiser. I don't see any reason not to. It's got a nav. I think flight commanders is about to become pretty irrelevant here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to die.
I don't see any reason not to do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna squadron now.
I can't believe I forgot to put out typo.
Use the token.
Ugh. This is why I lose.
So the main reason I took these guys was because they have grit.
Okay. We'll start with this guy.
Yeah, but grid only affects 1.
Yeah.
One, take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
Um,
Front. Hit.
and with that squadron, I'm going to activate Nim
You. Oh, with the squadron token.
with the
Okay.
1 squadron token. I'm going to activate Nim.
Okay.
Okay. So Nim gets to bomb you. Nim has a blue and black. To your front. We're going to Bomber Command Center. We're going to Torn Far the blue.
This one.
Nim's is yeah, and then we're going to actually Bomber Command Center the blue.
Okay.
Okay, just 1 damage.
Okay.
You can probably see what the objective is here.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Okay, and then yeah, fire with both. I'm gonna go with the side first.
Yeah, all of them I've got. I just didn't want to pick them all up. So
We're going to ordnance expert both of those.
And that's to the front.
Yeah, that's to the front, and I'll keep that.
I think
damage.
I will redirect that. Side here.
First player is first.
Okay.
Ron's got
Um,
engineering command.
I mean, I'm pretty decent for you. Those are not good rolls.
No, it's, I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely
Now,
could have been a heck of a lot worse.
front. I'm gonna ECMs, or sorry, external racks.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go ahead.
And then I think
Side into the side.
reroll all the blacks actually.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Okay, that was worth. Okay, so it looks like it is
Redirect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the APT.
Oh, you do have APTs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm assuming that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
So, yikes. Engineering value is reduced to half its value, rounded down. I will brace that though, and that's 6.
6. Yep. So braces to 3.
Yep.
Couldn't quite kill it.
Just shields. Good job, everybody.
Side into the front.
I will take.
That's a that's a good take. And then
Lock down.
I think I'm just gonna ram.
Ram what?
That. But if it technically means I ram that, I don't know.
I think you're gonna ram the hammerhead first. I mean, that's moving at 2.
Yeah. So I
Are
was
you
just
going to use the nav command or?
I was just gonna turn into you. Like so. And then I think so. If I ram.
Yeah, I
land
think you.
here.
I think you hit the hammerhead first.
I think I hit whatever's closest, and I think it's that.
Really?
But I'm not sure.
So okay, what yellow value are you at?
So it's at 2, so I'm just turning. So I'm turning into you. It actually doesn't matter where I land, because so if I land here, I'm gonna hit both of you guys. So when I hit both, I think I actually hit the closest, and that would be.
Hey Nick, can you come clarify something about ramming for us?
No one knows.
If he's gonna hit 2 ships at the same time, which one takes the damage?
The one that's closest when he would end the maneuver.
So this one.
So what? So
it's,
where are you?
I hit both of these guys at the
Well,
same time.
So where was the thing? What was your maneuver? It might be. Let me pull up my thing. And then I'll double check.
Because if it's at 1, then you're gonna hit the hammerhead first. Because look at the angle that it's at.
Oh, actually, you know what? I might not. I might be able to not ram.
Really?
Yeah. It's like that would not ram.
One shot to
One
kill.
shot.
Yeah.
It might be worth thinking about. I kind of want it.
Okay.
Or no, I think I kind of want to ram.
That's game then.
Who won?
No, I kind of.
What a shock.
But not by, this was a very low kill game.
Really?
He, I killed Merrick and I killed Quasar. And I didn't lose anything, though I came close.
Yeah, I got close to killing a couple things, but not quite there.
I forgot to put down my A-wings on hyperspace assault.
It would be just for future
Because
reference.
I'm brilliant like that.
It would be the ship that you're closest to from your starting point. So
So it would
from
be the-
your starting point, you're actually closer to this
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Because you just measured the distance from your starting point. So it would be this one, because that one's further away than that one.
All right. Ramlin.
No.
Quasar was 76.
All right. So then it's.
So what does 98 MLB translate to?
Yeah. There's nothing else I do. So yeah.
I have this somewhere on my phone.
I now get asked at least 5. Everyone's on whether you actually want to know. They'll do a 5 games. 5 games before they round like
shift left to activate. This is a navigate.
Uh-huh.
So
I did that thing where I'm Nadine and I'm supposed to like go out wide so that you can use the navigating, but now I've got two big bodies in the middle.
yep.
Oh, wait a minute, no.
All right, so we'll go at the front first.
30, so it's like
Plus 15. Yeah. So 113.
So front into front.
Yeah.
Yep. So okay, 2 blue, 3 black. So that is 2 blue hits, 2 black hits. Ordnance experts. There we go. Hit crit. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage plus APT.
2 Grey Monks and go Goblin.
Yeah, it's a 7.
6 damage plus APT.
Mm-hmm. So take the APT.
Yeah. So I'm going to. What I'm going to spend is my redirect. Wait, you said 7 damage?
6.
6 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Um,
Plus the APT.
Do you have my side arc?
Yeah.
No.
I don't have your side arc, but I do have you side arced.
Yeah, but with the next shot, you don't have my side arc.
No.
Then I think I'm going to spend both my this, and then I take the APT.
Okay.
Structural.
Dang.
Yeah, I was really hoping it was not projector missile.
I was really hoping it was.
Oh my god.
Because that screwed me over in San Diego twice.
Okay, so I'm going to redirect 2 to this side, and then I take 1 to the front.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, and now from the side, so that's 3 red, 2 black.
And you did not pop your extra.
I did not, but I'll probably pop them.
Yeah.
So. So that's crit, 2 hit and a hit.
Cool.
Yeah, and then 1 black hit and a blank, and then X-Rax, 2 blanks, Ordnance experts. This is why we bring them.
Easy choice. Easy. Oh, no APT.
No APT.
Okay, well that is. Neither, like, both of us missed an APT on one. Yeah, huh.
Yeah, so
And
that's
that's 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, we're going to brace as well.
I was very surprised you didn't at least have.
Shields down.
Yeah, I should.
Alright, are you ramming?
Yep,
Because where else are we going?
exactly.
Alright.
So I don't take the damage though because we're on the station. Oh, actually,
Yep. You don't take the damage because you in on
well,
the station.
hold on a second. I don't know if I can. Oh, maybe I can.
Oh, you want to try to escape?
I might be able to.
Okay. I will wait to take the damage then. See if you get it.
I don't know if I can.
That will definitely.
That will definitely.
For transport.
I like those because it's just like all or nothing.
And so many MC-75s. These are just all the MC-75s in the Rebel fleet right there.
Basically.
Yeah.
I can show you the
Thing is, I don't think I can.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think I can, but the only way I could do so would make my 75 basically irrelevant.
Yeah, then don't do it.
Yeah, I don't even think I really can. So you take the damage. I don't because I'm
Station.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
And then you've got your transport.
I got my transport, which just has a nav command. It's not gonna be able to do much other than just. Maybe it could just go to speed 0, but then it can't scatter. I think it's just gonna ram probably.
Okay.
Let me see if it gets far enough. It does. Okay. A lot of ram damage for transports this game, but
Yep.
that's okay. I do have one more thing, which is the other skirk.
Can't believe I forgot my X-wings.
Throw in front. I think I'm going to keep that actually. 2 to your front with the crit.
I'll contain. Oh wait. I will contain.
Okay. Take 2.
Yep.
Key in there too.
I never would have gotten through how much black.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe I forgot those. That's why I lose games, because I do stupid stuff like that. Alright, so into round 3.
Yep. That's the part I'm worried for.
Yeah, I'm not out. But... Hey Nick. Can the profundity drop overlap squadrons? Because it doesn't say.
After 5 feet, you may set aside at the start of the yeah, you can't overlap squad.
That's what I thought.
So I would just place them as if they had
Yeah, if they have been overlapped.
Okay, sounds good. You want to get both of them?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you can quite get.
I can't get both of them, but I can at least. I don't think no.
It has to be touching that.
It has to be touching that, so you got to put them over on the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
So I at least did something useful with the profundity.
How far from these things are you?
They don't have rogue, do they?
No.
Yeah. So.
That's fine now. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Your turn. Sophie's choice.
So many Sophie's choices. I think it's probably better to try to take your. Yeah, it's better to just try to take your take Radis out of it.
Okay.
I think that's the move here.
Well, let me set dials here. I should have taken a nav token on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Squadron command, which we're going to use as a command.
Yep.
So
The one that
the
I run in my list
first one I'm gonna do is fly this guy over here.
is I do Saber,
Put him right there.
Jonas,
And bomb your front.
and then Morna.
Okay.
Nothing. That's Eric, Mahler, and then some of the toss up between those two.
I
Depending
will
on how many points
torn
I
fire
get
there.
to save.
And bomber command center that.
But generally that one.
I
So
will
I have
redirect
basically
that to the
this
side.
is my
Okay.
dedicated anti-squadron. So especially if I get first,
Next squadron is
I'm
him.
all last, and then I'm all again.
Fade him. Bomb your front again. Yay, there we go.
Do you choose or do I choose?
And then you have this guy. go up.
Defender,
It's
if
at the
defender
top
is a ship,
of the turn.
you may choose and discard one of its
Because
defense
this is all
tokens, and I choose your brace.
Yeah, what a shot.
And then I have spray.
Well, I'm gone. Yeah,
Okay.
it was probably gone anyway.
And then
I'm probably gonna lose.
yeah, it's 2 damage.
So
Yep.
I push him forward, get the double maul.
So-
I don't have the huge bid. I only have a 9-point bid, but I don't care if I go second. Really.
Yeah, going second with like the squadron heavy.
How much does that put it on?
Four.
Yeah. Because both games when
I think it actually. I think 2 of the damage you put on that one.
Well, it just
supposed to go.
because my objective
Because you have, how do you have 3 on this one?
intel scan, and then just always guaranteed.
You're right. That was supposed to be here.
Okay.
So it's up
And
to
then
4
my
now.
opponent's never gonna get points, and then I put Brunson on my Quasar,
Okay.
and I
I don't know how I put
basically
3
get a
there.
placeholder integration, because they always
So it's
have
at
them,
4.
they're not gonna pick
Yeah, I think
fire
that's
on
right
it.
because it shouldn't.
Well, 'cause
be
I
at
redirected
6.
the 2.
Yeah, it should not be at 6, so it's definitely at 4.
it was
Okay.
scan.
All right then.
That's when you roll an accuracy.
I'll
and
go
spend
side
the
to front
accuracy
first.
and 10 points.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of the times I find like low accuracies, I don't really care for them most of the time. So I just get 10 points. And
That's
then it
looking much
adds
better.
Debris clouds.
So that would be
gotcha,
2
okay.
damage,
So
and I can
I'll
accuracy
always get
redirect. I'm
places
going to
to
Ordnance
one of them.
Experts both of these.
And yeah, so I'll put it I'll put it out like distance
So
5.
APT. So that would be 1, 2,
My
3,
random
4
Quasar at speed 2,
to your
and then
front,
I'll do
and 5.
so that blocks
ECM.
it, and then
So
I'll take
oh,
a,
wait, I
yeah.
can't.
take a token and have
Oh, I
a
can.
command to
So burn the ECMs.
and then I'll drop
Oh,
it
to redirect
0,
1.
and
Yeah.
then I'll stay behind the dust
Okay.
cloud, and then as soon as
So then you take, well, you take the APT
because
first,
I
I
just sit there
suppose,
and
Okay,
you can't shoot
so-
because I'm behind the dust cloud. You cannot shoot.
in case it's.
And then even if you get a shot,
The yaw value for your last adjustable joint at your current speed is reduced by
so I'll
1.
be able to
So
Brunson and then
how much more?
And then 4, but 1 was to the shields.
yeah, so 3 more total.
Yeah.
I always all of them are squad.
So that would be
And then
8, which
basically
means you do
navigate
have
out
1 left.
all my
Yep.
dials.
So
And I can't
Most
ram
of
you,
the time,
so
90% of the time it's just navigating all the way out. Except
guess we gotta shoot from
try
the
to
front.
plan ahead with the ISD because I'm like, okay, I'll be out of Thrawn dials on this turn, so I'll probably want a squadron command.
Okay.
And then I don't put boosted comms
That's-
on it
I mean,
because I just try to keep
that's good though,
Shandon
because
kind
it
of
means
within the medium range.
that guy's not getting shot. So my front to
Yeah.
your front, it's obstructed.
The reason why I like this
I'm gonna drop a blue.
is because it's literally just as many dice as your eagle.
Okay.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
one dice.
Alright.
It's 3, 3. You have the 3, 3.
Whenever you got a chance to use the X-Rex,
dice.
and then you're gonna ram
Plus you can add him in.
the profundity drop hammerhead.
I may not.
Much anti-ship fire.
I may actually try to maneuver out of it.
So that's why I like this loadout and this, like this combination. So you activate these 4 with the ISD plus a gunnery team shot is just like
What is speed is that?
it's
Oh,
basically
medium.
you're
That's right.
getting 9
Put me
dice
over the
plus
rock?
duck
Yeah, I think it would.
and another 8 dice.
That
for
might
two
be
different
worth-
ships. It's just like so much at once that it's like because basically if you have if you're gonna be able to kill 2 small ships, kill the 2 small ships and send these guys after another ship. Or
Still gonna have
you
your
have you can kill a small ship with your
Still
guy,
what?
and then you send these guys after a big ship, and then this takes another follow-up shot from this, and then this is Avengers. So while I'm tapping with these, they're like, I don't want to spend my defense tokens because so I get 3 damage, and they're like, do I brace that and then Avenger? But then I have Avenger.
Yeah.
So they
That's
it's
an interesting one.
I like the more than 3 dice because it's always like. And then you have it with Avenger because they're like, do I brace this?
I think you
And
might
then-
only have me front
but I'll
arc though if you
redirect,
do
and then
that.
by the time I don't
Okay,
have
yeah.
XI7s,
I don't.
I just have
I mean,
more
you
dice,
might have
but
me
they spend
with
their
right
redirect,
side,
so
but I don't
I
think so.
Avenger it.
Yeah,
So
we're
you
just gonna
can't
try it.
redirect that.
It's
So
kind of up in the air at this point.
Makes sense.
it's like a you
It's
just
okay if I just do it by this.
Yeah, go ahead.
and then it's kind of fun because you can get Morna up to turn 1 because you can squall her and then
Yeah,
just
I
wait
guess that
for the
she's-
rogue.
And I
then
have to
the rogue
spend the
will
nav
kick in,
token
and
to
then
do
she
that,
can
to get the extra.
Yeah, now you're
Yeah.
now you are overlapping.
But I do take the crit.
Yes.
I mainly just, yeah, I put the 80
Damage
high defense in that
munitions.
list because
I
it's
must
like,
remove
I just
1
wanna do it once.
dice of my choice when I'm attacking a
And
ship.
if
It
you-
sounds
yeah.
awesome.
That is helpful to me.
Yeah.
You can change things out.
I've taken a lot of damage
Sometimes,
actually.
Like I'd run into slowness
Already.
really
Yeah.
insane, so I'd use. I basically be like, okay, Quasar's gonna.
I
snipe out
got to do what the
Dengar
list wants to do,
that
which is
Yeah.
So I'll snipe
You
out
know,
Dengar,
it's the
and
big
then I'll maul them twice.
drop on somebody.
And
Yeah.
then,
After this,
since
I'm
they're tied down now, by
kinda interested.
Mauler and
I,
Black Squadron, like
when I
they
saw
have
you at
one
Radis, I
left,
thought
so
through it
it's
for a
just
second. I was like, oh yeah,
like
that's gonna
if
be
Mauler can get another
tricky.
maul off
I mean, you
against
did
the slowness,
exactly
it's dead.
what I thought, which is,
So I can maul
block
and
'em.
maul again.
and that's good. That was very
Maul
hard
at the end of the
to
turn
do anything about.
by literally just squatting.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that I
waiting
had to
for the
sacrifice
fighter.
the 75
Fighters,
for
like, okay,
that, but
now Mauler's going in.
Yeah.
And then
I think that was
top of
probably
round,
the right
activate,
call, sadly.
Push this guy
Yeah.
in, maul him again. And then I have this to snipe out the intel.
How much damage does this thing have?
Basically protect Mauler.
3 on it,
Because if I can get Mauler off
and it
twice,
has only 2 shields on the front. It looks
I
like.
always win. If I get him off 3
Yeah, I
times,
mean,
it's
I'm not
fine.
confident. I'm not super confident here. These guys have taken a lot of
And this
damage.
can soak up 1
They
damage
have-
to
how much
attack,
has
and
this
Mauler
thing
has to
taken?
scatter,
3 of its 8,
either gonna
and it has
focus
no shields in the
a lot
front, I
of
believe.
energy
So
on
Nope, and you have no redirect
These
left.
guys
no
aren't
redirects.
bad taking
Only
squadrons.
lost 1
They
shield.
can,
so
they
no
can go do
redirects.
their bombing thing,
But that's-
or they
yeah,
can help
so-
clean up the squadrons.
You got it.
Yeah, this might hurt. So.
And then he makes your long range shots.
All right, so I have a con fire on this one.
Yeah.
So
Probably going down.
I re-roll. I'm like,
Goodbye,
okay, well, you don't
Nadine.
want to bait, they bait
You
off
didn't
the
really
front,
do enough.
damage, and
yeah, so we will go front to front.
Going seconds, he helps with-
Yikes. Okay, that was 2 hits with the blues.
Yeah, this is why we have a.
And your opponent will like never.
Ordnance experts,
range intel scans.
because that did so much better.
Okay.
So. They can
And you
do
know,
it,
I
but
will.
then it's like, oh, you're attacking
I will
Quasar,
con
and you
fire.
got 2 accuracy species, you probably want to keep them.
Oh,
Just hope it's exactly right.
Quasar.
Blow up the Quasar.
Yeah.
And then if they're
Yeah,
attacking
it's
my
too late. I already rolled
ISD,
it,
then
so
they probably
that's
because
5.
I have,
Sounds good.
early warning.
So it breaks to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you have to get the 2 acts.
So all I have to do is 1 damage, and it's dead.
Yeah.
And like so, like this guy dies, and this guy dies.
Yep.
And then maybe this guy dies. If I get 3 tokens, it basically makes up for that.
Yeah.
I was hoping that at best it might keep you there.
This
For
one's
the-
9. Yeah,
for
the
tokens?
tokens are actually only 10.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping that
So,
like at best it might keep you
With
there, but I
about
think you're gonna be able to
3,
blow it
it's a
up in
little
the
bit
move.
less
So
than
Well-
averaging out. But so if I lost all of this and I got 4
Yeah,
tokens,
I don't want to.
Well, that's helpful then. I got
yeah.
some stuff to think about for.
That's why I
my
take
build then.
that's why I take close range intel scan because it's like
Yeah.
it's not bad for
Yeah,
me.
better
and my
play it
opponent's
safe
not
than
gonna
sorry.
benefit From it,
Not let
and
you
I
get
can
that
literally
big
just hide the
swing
Quasar
off,
and
so-
especially if I get to place both of them.
Yeah, so
put
we
them
will go
on first
side
five up, and I'm
to
like, okay, where are
front.
they placing their
all right,
ships?
looks like it's
Okay,
obstructed.
Oh, what?
And I'm
It's
like, okay, I'll
obstructed.
park
No, it's
my
not, 'cause we're
Quasar
both on
there
the,
for 0. You can't
station.
shoot my
Oh,
Quasar through the
really?
dust clouds.
Oh, okay.
And if you
Sorry.
get that
I thought it was
shot, like, well, I'm
that's
close
how that
enough,
worked,
so
but
I'll
no.
Sorry, you said it was obstructed, so I picked
Yeah,
up all the
yeah,
dice,
yeah.
and so
Yeah, that's-
do you mind if I reroll or?
No reroll. Yeah, that's what.
And then once they
Yikes,
start closing
okay,
on the Quasar, it's just like, okay, well I have the token and I have
Are
a now,
those
so I'm
blanks?
going to
Oh.
They're all 3 are blanks, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, all I have to do is
you
the
know, they're
1
coming
damage.
This way,
Yeah.
and their
So
products here,
there's the
and
2.
then
I
like,
assume
okay.
you brace.
Yep.
That makes it 1.
And then I'm fine.
Okay.
Because I just jump up to speed 2.
Actually,
and
hold
I
on,
have
hold on.
the
Wait,
now
wait, wait.
again.
So I'm going to leave one of these as that.
And reroll for the.
I'm gonna
yeah,
see if
yeah.
I can get.
So,
There's the hit crit. So
Yeah.
APTs.
Okay, so it blows up.
Yep.
I think
yeah, well, thanks-
It was structural
thanks for
anyway.
coming out.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I'll start keeping
Glad
track of
I
these
caught myself. So that's
Yeah.
that.
month, and it'll be that free kind of leak.
Done me, Dean.
That I talked about on the page. So.
That's a shame because about a month is the week I'm gonna be out of town.
Well, approximately. And then if you don't have problems with
All right, and so now
this, you can finagle with. And this, I'd almost.
I'm gonna end up ramming your transport.
Because literally, like these
So
three
that's
by
1 damage
themselves
there, and then I'm
are
overlapping the
an
station,
entire
so
armor
that
wing
damage is
table.
Take the
gone.
damage off. Yeah.
It's
Nice.
8 dice between them.
Very
so
nice.
him in, and then that's 9.
You're up.
And then
Okay.
anything else in between, like
Wait, do I have to go more?
yeah.
You have 2 transports left.
What does this one?
So I mean,
What does this one have?
sometimes I
Okay.
switch that out because it's more durable. Plus, it's more versatile.
We've each destroyed a capital ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That, but
Um,
this saves they're more expensive. So I put
In fact,
that
we've
in.
taken out each other's
'Cause I'd
commanders.
like to go first.
Oh,
but it's
really?
not-
Yeah, Madine's a little more expensive, and that ship was a
And
little more
Madine's a
expensive.
little more meaningful after Radis
And I
drops.
see
Yeah.
the price on the ISD is better. for
Oh, I
both
flipped it.
sections.
I'll go with this one.
Yeah.
So I
got the
generally put it there.
repair
because I'm like,
command.
I don't know if I'm gonna go first.
It's
or
gonna
second.
boost that command over
But,
to.
but it's just like if I go
The
second
75?
on
There, yeah.
ISD, I feel like okay, well I'm just gonna wait, and you're gonna fly into me.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna hit.
Makes sense.
Whereas the Quasar is more like okay, I get that hit and then hit again type thing. But because generally I put price turn 2, this guy will, if I'm going to
That would
squadron
probably
fleet,
hit.
this guy will push Mauler up. And if I have first, then Mauler will go in at the end of the squadron.
Yeah, it's
This
also
guy
gonna hit.
has to be my first activation, so Mauler again.
Can you avoid it?
With the Quasar, then wait.
And
then
hasn't-
they'll have to
hasn't that
fly
thing taken
towards
2
my
damage now
ISD,
from-
assuming they're wanting to kill the
Just one.
ISD.
It only rammed into the side of my
And then-
MC75 once.
And then I just rammed it with the 75.
Every
Oh,
arc.
okay.
So if they're
Does it
trying to get
blow up?
around me, they have to go
Yeah.
fast, so I get the extra quad batteries.
Like that's why I'm stuck here. That's why I could
Yeah,
only
yeah.
make
Once
a
they are
maneuver
close to
1.
me, then back goes.
Yeah, I forgot to put it on there. No, it's
Yeah. Like with this and an ISD shot, I can take out almost
Oh
any ship.
yes, that makes me happy. I am out of your front arc.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna be the case.
You think like another ISD, you do 3 damage.
Okay,
Then I'm gonna brace because Avengers coming up.
Oh.
Redirect. So you redirect the 3 to
Oh.
your side arcs.
What?
At least I protected my MC75 from this guy.
With her, it's actually
You did.
When I have her in my 600.
Mostly.
Well, he can't shoot from the side right now,
And then you just
Because
spin
it's
your
obstructed.
brakes indiscriminately.
which means he can't generate the
And if
shot.
she die-
gets it.
Oh, yeah.
And if she gets it back once you activate her, and if she does die, then you just switch to
Based on the one.
So
So if you can move the other one, you get the shot.
Which I can.
because
Okay.
even by herself, I feel like she's too big of a threat, even if you focus on him. So I mean, if they kill him first, it's like okay, well,
And I think
I still
would that be
get-
an
I
unobstructed?
still get
No,
firepower.
and then we just scatter.
I don't
right?
get twice.
Blue coming in.
Yeah,
Does he have scatter?
five, but
No,
if
he just
you
has
go
brace.
over, then it
No,
addresses-
two braces.
I feel like you have to kill
Oh,
him
Nim.
first,
Oh, yeah, two
and you
braces.
don't want to worry about
I thought you were talking about the transporter. I was like,
It's
yeah.
Rebel Ace name.
Because like it's
Fertilize
like,
this
okay,
don't
well, I'll
ever
just get
scatter.
firepower.
So,
Unless they're
Flag jump.
A-Wings or Z95.
yep. So I have a Confire command, so I will do side
If you
to
got rid of her,
side.
you would have got rid of
Okay.
6 dice technically.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
2 hit.
There.
Yeah.
There are some versions that don't but she's just so good in it. Especially
I think I'm
with
just gonna
small-
redirect.
Push her forward, turn 1, you
Okay.
push smaller forward, turn 1.
Actually, wait. Do you have my rear with your side on this guy?
Legend or Black Squadron, depending on what you want to do.
Do I?
And then this guy has enough front range
I don't
without
think
being
so.
pushed to get
I
up
think
there.
I'd be crossing over a line of sight. So yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna redirect that to the rear.
Okay.
But the squadron ring for me is just broken up into 2 things: the bomber.
Okay.
Then I'll take a pot shot out the front at Nim. So hit crit.
These 2 can actually do.
So 1 damage to Nim.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I'm sorry. Then it's this one right here because I thought that one was Nim. I'm instructed to Nim. I can do the generic.
Yeah, I can shift the
You're
jump master.
obstructed to Nim?
I mean,
For
they can focus.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
the
from
jump
this guy.
master.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, this is the
okay.
one I was attacking
Yeah,
from.
that
Right.
Get through.
Sorry.
But then
It's all good.
also damage
It's all good.
I was like, he's right there.
Which I'm fine with that. Even if, like,
You
these
can
2
hit
guys
him.
get tied down, I'm fine because they're both
The
really
hammerhead
good
just
at
has to
killing
believe in
squad.
itself.
As long as they don't have a scatter, she's just gonna rip through them, no matter what. Really, like,
Pretty sure-
if they're braced, she's gonna get 3 damage because she can just you're braced to reroll it. Okay, 3 damage.
Flipping around.
Okay, now 3 damage. So you're
Okay.
one
Now,
small, you
can I
die.
flak out here even though there's no? I thought so. Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Like everything, the only
Okay.
guy that's
You're
she's
up.
not. and
That
then
leaves
these 2
me
are
with
really
Bright
the only
Hope.
ones that don't- they're just there for
Bright Hope's got an
utility,
nav.
but I mean, he can bomb just fine.
I feel as though Bright Hope should nav
Always
that
need
away.
to go, 'cause it gets thinned out and
Run away!
Bravely run away.
Bravely run away.
And he is nice for, even though I have a Avenger for that one time I need an accuracy when I'm attacking a small ship. But then also the synergy with.
Or maybe turn and fight. No.
But when I first did it, I had Dengar, and I think like these 2 were
Neither one of us have really used our land those.
less points.
I haven't had occasion to. The rolls against this one haven't been all that great.
Bombers and stuff.
Same with mine.
No offense.
I need
They
more
haven't.
anti-squad if I go up against the squad.
I take offense for my dice.
Yeah, they give
But you could
offense.
probably get away with some sort of shenanigans.
Oh, I guess it just overlaps that one. So yeah, I'm gonna overlap this guy.
Basically,
Okay.
Yeah.
I would pretty much always keep this. There, you might want to dump that, but I like it. 'cause it
Turn
synergizes
in.
with the objectives pretty well.
Hmm.
You could just downgrade them to a type armor.
Did you say you were shooting the nav token to the 75?
Upgrade other guys, or
No, I didn't. So that didn't happen.
Okay, I thought you said you were. Okay.
probably
So.
stick to
Wherever you wish.
All right.
these 3. I would like.
So I've got a Confire on
And then
Hammerhead
as
number
long as you
7
have
here.
Some sort of intel, I'd always put Mauler in. And because
Question
Mauler's
is-
so good, it's hard not to take the intel, especially when you might want to untie stuff.
So here's the dilemma.
And then
Do I
these 2 you can kind of
use the Confire and X-Rax and try and blow this out
like
of
if
the
you're
water?
not running into squadron heavy
Yes.
fleets,
Or do I
you
try
have, like,
and
squadron
just-
screens like Mauler this?
Well,
like
remember,
these-
you can roll out the
these guys would
front
just be
and
able to
see if
take
you
care
can
of
get
screen
an
by themselves.
accuracy.
This
and
is
then
true.
comp
If you
fire
have
and see
fires,
if you
you're
can
gonna
get an
want that
accuracy.
Let's do that. So, red, blue, and black out the front.
You got the accuracy.
Accuracy. That was a blank.
There's lots of ways to play with it.
So,
And that has-
Bright Hope
on it.
it has 1 damage.
Well, that's helpful to get ideas from.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. And
I think probably.
like I said, they're just like
Okay, so I can just say no to bomber wing damage, I suppose.
Yeah.
like this, all this other stuff is like okay, yeah, whatever. That's fine.
So I'll just put these out here.
Because it's just it does enough damage, like max damage.
So
8 damage.
We'll do the Confire.
I almost feel like
So there's
like
2.
I was getting in more trouble than I was
So there's 2 damage. So you negate the 1. You can't scatter because of the accuracy.
No, but
But that's not.
I just take all the
You
shields.
kind of have to manage that.
And
No,
are
it's
you
not
going to
gonna
my
kill.
side or front?
With the
To
Quasar,
your-
it's just like okay. Like
We'll go to your
Quasar
front.
generally, it'll try to fly it on the outside, kind of.
Alright.
I run the
Just hoping
cheaper
for a bit
because
better
I
than
want
that.
the cheapest thing.
And then
It's literally just there to push
blow,
squadrons.
we will burn the X-Racks to
Yeah,
go
flight controllers.
side to side.
Flight controllers.
Boom.
4
boosted
with the crit.
comms,
Ooh, there you go.
Captain Brunson.
That's a good one.
And the
There you
Captain
go.
Brunson, especially if you kind of
Probably just brace that.
see how the obstacles are
inside.
deployed, and you're like, okay, so turn 1 I can be here, then turn 2 I'll be next to that one. I can kind of plan out the
Yep,
thing,
and
'cause
then
if
this
you
thing
always
is
get
rolling
used
along
to
at
Captain
speed
Brunson, like,
2.
it can really increase
So
it's like by a significant amount. Like I've had this thing take like
Bright Hope's done
I think it was 4 shots from
Yeah.
one
It was
a
the
medium-range
sack
shot
play for sure,
from
but,
an M16.
well, I really can't move.
But you'll probably get to shoot it next
It
turn.
was just
Yeah.
So-
So Bright Hope is going to take 1 damage from
I couldn't
ramming.
brace it the medium range, but
And,
at the long range I
yeah.
could always brace and redirect.
All right, and then you've used your squadrons already, so
Yep.
so we're into round 4.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I think I had the only objective was
Not
set
looking
downs.
terribly great for
I
you.
put in target beacons for my red.
No.
Because it's like, well, that's a nice neutral one that usually they'll pick, but
Yeah.
I didn't even really know about.
yeah, nobody uses close range intel.
Yeah.
It's never used. And I'm like, well, I roll with an ISD2, I roll accuracies enough that I might as well get points out of it. And then I have a bunch of blues on this too. So if I get double arc with this, I could get. I'm like,
We're
okay,
getting
so
double
damage
arcs and
accuracy. I don't really care about that.
close
accuracy.
range, and I don't
One
want
damage
that.
accuracy. I'm like, okay, well, I just
Yeah, no, you might want to. You're probably going to want to get the hell out of dodge.
This one might be speed 3 last turn.
And then plus you get the added benefit of
Um,
dust cloud,
Okay, let's
which if you use them,
that.
really just like you can cradle it, and then as soon as
That
it's
works.
time to go, you just and I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay, Quasars, because most people.
Would you typically bank like a nav token first turn?
Yeah,
Play at
so
speed 0 or
generally,
something?
I would.
This is still rolling along at,
the dust cloud
oh, it's rolling at 3.
2.
Huh?
This is rolling at 3.
A nav and a nav command.
It's
Yeah.
speed 3. Okay.
Yeah, it's rolling.
Speed.
It's rolling pretty good.
2 that gets me.
I'm trying to think about which one of these I want to try first.
Next round, I roll another navigate, and I have navigate.
Go die.
I dump both of them
But
and then most players, they haven't
No
played
sense in that,
with
so-
the dust clouds, most people haven't, they won't take them, so you can do that kind of screen thing where you have to, okay. So now,
No, it
now
doesn't
it's like,
side
okay,
arc,
well, you want to
doesn't it?
shoot
Okay.
my place where you have to come from this side.
and I don't have
which
front arc on your
also
ship there.
really
Nope.
is like,
Okay.
okay,
Miraculously.
if you
Well, I
know
think the
if-
play
yeah,
then is to
funnel
roll
into,
with
where you want to create kind of kill. Okay, great.
75.
75.
Here. So
It's got
this
nav
is the open
command.
side of the Quasar.
I think if I want to use that engineering token real quick though.
The open side.
But you don't have Matey.
No, I don't. And I think I do want to use the engineering token.
Probably not a bad idea.
So I would gain 2 engineering. And I think I'm just going
It's a
to
fun list to play.
use that to swing
Kind of like there's just so many little
2
things.
shields.
You can like, okay, I can do this, I can do this.
I can take care of this side if you want me to.
Yeah.
It's just really funny.
So 2 shields from there.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I would put him though.
Okay.
And then you're like, yeah.
Just really
I had a chance to use
That was
that.
probably my favorite
Huh?
thing.
I had a chance to
Some
use
guy
that.
was
Probably
just
not
like,
gonna matter
oh, you
too
only have
much.
2 activations.
Let anyone
so
tell
this
you
should be
you
quick.
did.
Like I've never seen him.
That's the one I got at the game night
Played
tournament.
at game
Going
night. I'm like,
Um,
okay. And I
Over to
just,
Jacob.
I was like, yeah, that was quick.
Oh, which one?
Okay. So
Because I took out his Gonzati. and
swing
then
at the
I
hammerhead,
think a Raider.
but I have to remove
Gonzati's
1
and a
dice of my
Raider
choice.
is my activation of my eyes.
So I'll pull
They
it
gave me
red.
3. So.
You sure?
I had to pull a red.
Okay.
So, side of the hammerhead.
2, and I was. I,
Get him.
Wait, into the hammerhead?
Yeah, to the
It was
hammerhead.
long range.
Okay.
And his
Um,
Gonzati's were close enough together that I shot Joe.
I think it's about as good as I can hope for.
Probably. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, 5 damage to your hammerhead.
And then my
All right. I will redirect
So,
and contain.
It's an APT crit. So
Okay. So.
don't contain.
I want to get.
All right. So 1, 2. Oh wait. Actually, that goes first. So. Power failure. Engineering value is reduced to half.
Anyway, but like
Okay.
squadrons are definitely like.
On a hammerhead. Oh no. So. Okay. So 1,
like
2, 3.
a lot of people people I know don't really like the squadrons. But I
4-5,
think
so
it's
still alive.
mostly
Still alive.
because They get frustrated
Sounds
when
good.
they lose to
And then
That lack of a die
And I
really
think
helped.
Yeah.
That was a frustration of mine.
I think it's still very unlikely that I would.
Well, if you'd gotten a red 2-hit,
And then
you
once
probably
you
would
get
have had
used
it.
to it, you're like, okay, I can compete against these lists that have massive amounts of squadrons and a few squadrons of my own. It's once you get kind of the
I don't want to get double arced.
maybe the
If you go over the rock, the game's basically kind of over. Because there's no way our MC-75s are going to turn around quick enough.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking I might just be tired. I'm tired, and I was thinking I might just
Do something that would
kind
basically...
of get out a little bit.
Thanks for coming
Yeah.
out, Kyler. Sorry, not Kyler. Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Close enough.
Kyle.
But I don't
You
know.
could say it like...
Yeah.
Someone else.
You could say his name like they do in South Park. You know?
Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
I bet you haven't.
Have a good night.
Nate, your stuff is here.
I saw.
I'm probably gonna go ahead and take off.
Okay.
So
I'll let you know how this turns out.
please do.
It's pretty close, but I think I've got this one.
Huh?
Still be
Oh
posted,
yeah.
So.
Ah, that's true. So okay. Hi, future me. I will see this game later.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna turn out this way then.
And you're going to take another...
Yeah, I hope to be there. So not 100% sure, but I'm hoping to.
Well, you did manage to avoid my side arc there.
Side city.
Yep.
Okay.
And the crit is
Blind gunners can't spend accuracies.
not bad.
Okay.
Definitely could be worse.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you spent that, didn't you?
Yes, thank you. I spent so much effort trying to like balance the thing and keep it on there while I was.
All right. So we will have Hammerhead 7. It's got a navigate. But first things first, we will see what, if anything, I can do to Bright Hope.
Okay.
So
No accuracy.
no accuracy, but 3 hits. So.
Scatter.
It's still gonna die though. So, because it's gonna get rammed.
That's okay.
So. Yeah. So. Let's see if I was swim up to 3 though. Or actually. Thing is though, do I want the points or not?
Well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Bright Hope would like to go because it could order the squadrons to hopefully bomb the Hammerhead.
That's what I'm.
Nim will get to bomb the Hammerhead anyway if it rams,
Yeah.
but you know he has to roll 3 damage to kill the Hammerhead.
Which, not out of the realm of possibility.
It would have to be a really lucky roll, but
Well, no, he has to do 2.
2 damage to kill. No, 3 damage because you can redirect again to
Oh.
the side, so
I
you
can
can redirect
okay.
the 1 damage. So it has to do 3.
Mhm.
So, oh,
I think you stepped on it.
oh no, no, good. Oh,
Sorry, I was like, wait, there's a.
killed him good.
Hold on. Hold that thought. I come prepared.
Just
That
in
is
case, yeah.
that's a quick sealant. So I mean, grab a paper towel,
Okay.
but super glued up, and then.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, this is my Lance is coming to the
Yeah.
tournament, so I should probably be prepared, kids.
Yeah, we're ready.
Love you, Lance, but let's be honest, you break ships every game.
So yeah, so there was that.
Yeah.
You could ram it. Doesn't get the squadron command. That's good. You might be able to get out so that Nim can't catch it, and then it only gets this one for the squadron command. Then it gets the rerolls. You might, if you want to go that way, I don't think you have to worry about killing it because you can definitely like corral it to death with that thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Is do I want to take the sure kill or do I want to play risky? How much? What's their speed?
Huh?
What's the speed on these things? Is it 5?
On the these are 3.
They're 3.
Yeah. So if I were you, honestly, I think the move would be to kill Bright Hope because Nim has to roll 3 damage to kill that Hammerhead then. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't do that, good chance you get the Hammerhead to survive. Whereas this thing would have to roll 3 damage to kill the Hammerhead, but it's going to get the rerolls from Bright Hope.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. So, we will,
Let's work this one too.
yeah, we will, no, it basically can't move, so Bright Hope's gone.
Okay. Let's try not to step on it too.
Yeah, sorry, I should have noticed that you did that, or that you knocked him over.
That's okay.
Alright.
I didn't even notice it. I must have. I'll take care of this in a minute.
Alright, so the
And
Hammerhead
it's-
8
It's all you, yeah.
has a, yeah, tables are turned. Hammerhead 8 has a navigate. We'll take a flat shot at Nim for damage. So that's 1 damage to him.
Oh, there it goes. Click it.
Do you need help?
Huh?
I'll help you with this after the game's done.
Okay.
So, but that should be able to hold them pretty well.
Yeah. Fine. Like, holding onto this thing.
So Nim took a damage.
Okay. Thanks.
No. And then that's all I can do with him. So we will. He's got a nav. I don't want to prevent an issue for the MC-75, so we will probably just fly him off into the sunset.
I don't think I've ever shot out the rear arc of an MC-75. So, you get to do that.
I'm sure I've done it at some point, but so we'll swing up to 3 and do that.
Okay.
All right, and now, oh, that's the wrong one. Has an engineering command, which
Doesn't really need, I don't think.
not terribly. Well, I will. Yeah, I'll put 2 shields back on the front then.
Yeah.
And then I will.
It's a good old smash and grab operation from the 2 rebel fleets.
So, 2 hits, or 2 blacks.
Okay.
2 hits, we'll just ordnance experts. There's the crit.
Hey,
So
okay.
APTs. And 3 damage.
And it's to my rear or
Yes,
side?
to your.
Okay. APT. Capacitor failure. If it has no remaining shields, it cannot recover shields, and you cannot redirect shields to it. Okay.
So you've got, and then that's still 3 damage.
To the rear.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 over there. I'll brace and redirect. So I'll redirect 1 over to here.
Okay.
Then take 1 to the rear.
Alright, then I am rolling at speed 2. So we will.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what Nim can do, because that's basically game at this point.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Nim. Ha.
Swing and a miss.
Good job, Nim.
Okay, so do we want to count these? Because these.
No, you can just say they.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fair.
Because I totally forgot to.
But I think you're ahead by a good bit anyway.
Yeah, so you have your capital ship and your fighters left. And so for you, your total is. This is the nice thing about not having objectives that add victory tokens and whatnot. So 152 for you.
152.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Well, because you only took out my flagship.
Yeah. Okay. So you got 158 just for my flagship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the 2 transports were 53 total.
So 158 plus 53, that's 211?
Yeah, 211.
211 to 152, so that's what, a 7-4? Not bad.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was. All right, let's fix your stuff.
Thanks, yeah. No, okay, so Radis I knew it was going to be tough to deal with. I didn't think it was that tough. I should not have picked Hyperspace Assault.
No, you should not have.
But it was more fun for it, so I'm happy. But in a tournament, yeah, do not pick Hyperspace Assault there. Because I think for me, the main objective is actually to trail these 2 in together.
Yeah.
So it's this guy comes in first, and on turn 3 jumps in, dumps the Havocs, and then it has this big super turn where the Havocs go at the end of the first turn, and then at the beginning of the next turn, the Havocs go again. Hopefully Nim strips away their brace, and then you get to double arc them.
Yeah.
And then
All
I
right.
might just kill somebody.
Hold that on the way that you want it. Well, no, I mean hold it onto your stand. Okay, so hold it down tight. Sorry. Now just hold down for a good bit, and after like 10 seconds or so, it should be solid.